Do not attempt anything you see in this video. These animals are extremely dangerous, and one mistake can leave you seriously injured or killed.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to WNZ Venom, and my name is Josh, and we're going to be feeding some snakes today. We're not going to be feeding everybody, but we're going to start with this Monal Cobra. He is a psycho. He acts like most cobras do, and he is loving this rat. I like to tease him with his food, give him a good chase. He loves to play this tug of war with me, so we have a good time. He does a great job at catching his prey too. Just look at him go. So he is albino, so he has red eyes, and he has a white to yellow coloration with the singular O circle or monocle on the back of his hood. These are found all throughout Southeast Asia. They have a neurotoxic and cytotoxic venom. So the reason these snakes have such a powerful venom is to subdue prey very quickly. So the whole point of this animal's venom is to kill its prey. When it catches a rodent and bites the rodent, pumping it full of venom, the venom has to be powerful enough and fast-acting enough to kill the animal very quickly so that the snake can eat the animal. And as you can see here, he has dropped his rat in his water dish. Next up, we have the African Rhino Viper, and he is incredibly fast. Look how fast he is. Gosh, it never ceases to amaze me how fast these guys strike. If he really wanted to bite you, there is no way you could possibly get away from him. There's just no way. He is way too fast. So these belong to the Bitis family. They are in the same family as the Puff Adder and the Gaboon Viper. They are big-bodied snakes that have massive fangs and huge venom yields. They also have a nasty cocktail of venom that is full of neurotoxins, cytotoxins, cardiotoxins, hemotoxins. I mean, it is a nasty, nasty bite. If you survive the bite, you're going to be losing the limb that was bitten. So it's best just to leave these guys alone and not mess with them. Now, here in a moment, he's going to start walking this animal down his throat with his fangs, just like the cobra did. And snakes actually shed their fangs. They shed their fangs just like they shed their skin. And when a new fang is ready to come in, they will shed the old one. So they constantly have new fangs. I've heard a lot of people talk about having snakes that are defanged, and that is impossible. You cannot defang a snake because their fangs will grow back. There is such a thing as venomoid snakes, which are snakes that have had their venom glands removed. I do not support nor condone this. This is not a practice that I want to be a part of or take part of because it is cruel to the snake and it is not good. But just look at this magnificent creature. Of course, they're called a Rhino Viper because of the two modified scales protruding from the tip of his nose that mimic that of a rhinoceros or a rhino. So he is a Rhino Viper. He is just super cranky. We'll leave him alone, and next we're going to feed my hybrid pit viper. This is Ninny Muggins, my cottonhead. He is a F1 hybrid, meaning that his parents were two different animals. So we have a copperhead and a cottonmouth. His mother was a cottonmouth and his father was a copperhead. And he is a F1, a perfect hybrid of the two. Now his strike is another one that is incredibly fast. There is no way that I could get away from him if he wanted to bite me. He is way too fast. So I'm going to give him his food momentarily, and you can see just how fast his strike is. These videos, I do speed up some parts of them, especially when they're eating, but the strikes I will never speed up because I want you to see exactly how fast these animals are in real time. They don't need sped up. They're incredibly fast as they are. And here we go. That is insane. He is so fast. Now we have the ball python, Nagini, and she is a constrictor. She does not have venom, so she's going to wrap around her prey, constricting on it and suffocating it to death. Now, Mr. Ninny Muggins, my cottonhead, is waiting for this animal to die. So I've noticed when he feeds, he bites his prey, lets it die, and then he goes and eats it. So he's waiting for this animal to die. Even though the animal's already dead, he doesn't know that. He just thinks it's a rodent, and to him it's prey. So he's waiting for it to die, and then he'll go and eat it. Sometimes it takes him a minute to find it too, and I'm not sure why. Now he will adjust his mouth and adjust his jaw before he eats and after he eats. It's not over there, dude. It's over here. It's over here. He's still having trouble finding his food. So I'm just going to help him out a little bit. Come on out, Mr. Ninny Muggins. It's not back there. He's looking so hard for it. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Okay. I'm just going to drop this here and hopefully he will find his way out and eat it. Come on. Now this is Ka, the other ball python, and she constricts her food just like Nagini does. Such cool animals, oh my gosh, I love them. I love them. Okay, so I've just dropped the mouse, and hopefully he's going to come out and find it. There he is, okay. Now this part I did speed up because it takes him a while to eat, so this way you're not bored to tears while he chokes down this hopper mouse. He always finds the head. And just like the other snakes, he's going to use his fangs to walk this animal down his throat. Another common misconception is that snakes unhinge their jaws. They can't unhinge their jaws because their jaws are not attached to each other. So they don't have to unhinge them. They are free floating in their skin, which can stretch very wide. So they don't need to unhinge their jaws. They just open wide and swallow it. Another function of the venom is it helps break down their food. These snakes have hemotoxic venom, which does break down blood cells, and it starts the digestion process because they swallow their meals whole and they have to be digested inside their stomachs. Now here is Bubbles, my Gaboon Viper. Another incredibly fast strike. That is insane. That is such a fast strike. One of the fastest striking animals on the planet. They also have the largest fangs and the largest venom glands, delivering the biggest venom load in any bite from a venomous snake. I love this thing's eyes. They're so goofy looking. Don't let that goofy face fool you. This animal is capable of delivering a fatal bite. A lot of people go out and buy these as their first Venomous, and that is a terrible idea. Do not recommend it. I don't know why people do it, but they do. I love Gaboon Vipers. They're incredibly popular in the Venomous world, but I would never encourage anyone to buy one of these, especially as their first hot animal or their first venomous animal. Such an incredible animal. So this is my female. I will be breeding her with my male Rhino Viper, producing what's called Gabinos. They are a hybrid between a Rhino Viper and a Gaboon Viper. So this is the last snake we're going to be feeding today. Please check out our website, wncvenom.com, and check out our merch shop, wncvenomstore.com. We have all kinds of really cool merch where you can get stickers and all kinds of apparel with my snakes on them. You can get Bubbles the Gaboon Viper. You can get the biggest animals all on one shirt. The little blue dude, my blue Trimerosaurus insularis. They're all on their own shirts. Please check it out. Anything that you purchase from the store goes right back into these animals in the forms of food, enclosures, substrate, and other items. Please like, share, and subscribe.